Good evening, Prabha and Prashantini. Here, this discussion was targeted to my assignment that I have been appointed as marketing manager of my organization, and I have been asked to do a research in the international market to identify the markets that we can produce a new product in India. So the product is Hela Coco in coconut water. That is 100% natural product, and we are going to launch it in main rich cities in the India. That is, I have selected you representing that cities, and I have selected Prabha from New Delhi and Prashantini from Mumbai. So I will ask some questions that to investigate whether the feasibility of product launching. So please tell me about your cities in briefly. So I will be able to complete this task. So both of you, can you tell me what type of people living in these cities, Delhi and Mumbai?
Hi, Lucian. Warm good evening to you. Thank you for choosing us to be a part of your project, and hope we can be helpful in finalizing your research, and hope this will be a benefiting session for you. And answering your question, initially, to start off with, as you said, as you may know, New Delhi is the capital city of India, and usually when you see across India is a multicultural and people of different ethnicity live in this country. So when it comes to New Delhi, also it's the same. People in the city also live here. At the same time, people who have come from the village side, from the little towns, also work and are living here for their job-related matters. So it is a combination of low average people to the affluent base in the country. It's a mixed culture, and also the buying power, the capacity of people, everything is mixed, but I would say it's from ranging from low average to the affluent category.
Right, thank you. Prasha, what about your area?
Hi, Lucian. Yeah, once again, thank you for inviting me as well from representing Mumbai. As Prabha said, Mumbai is, you would know, India's, how do I say, it's a business capital city, I would say. And it's the multitask people living here, and it's the busiest city, one of the busiest city in India. The majority of people live here, and and also, yeah, it's from low level to affluent base are there. Yeah, that's all I would like to say.
Right, thank you. Are there any natural organic beverages in the city?
If you see, Lucian, people are very health conscious these days, and they are very much thoughtful about what they eat and what they drink. So slowly, little by little, people are moving from artificial food to natural and organic products. So we see that in our market as well, where the carbonated drinks are being replaced with natural drinks or water to be easily purchased. The people also prefer natural drinks. So to some extent, fruit juices and vegetable essence are available as natural drinks in the market, which is again, when it comes to natural drink, comparatively expensive than the other beverages, but still it's available in the market.
Okay, thank you. Prashantini, Mumbai?
Yeah, same goes with Mumbai as well. As I said earlier, there are you take Mumbai, out of which around 40 to 50% are low-level people, and also there are people, high-class people as well. They have around 30 to 40 people are affluent-based people. So when we categorize them, the affluent base is very much concerned about their health conscious. Meantime, the people, as I said, the low-grade people, they they how do I say? They just the living. I mean, the cost of living is high from their base. So considering our base, of course, we are really much concerned about the health, and we just go for that. What do you call it? The health oriented goods.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Right. Even in this COVID virus spread, that is also will be a plus effect for this distribution of this natural product. So, right. What is the best selling soft drink in the area? Is there a few or so many?
There are many, Lucian, because if you see the television, the Indian channels, because it's very widely available in Sri Lanka as well, if I'm not wrong. So there are many competitions for soft drinks, like from starting to Pepsi and Coca-Cola, the main competitor main competitors in the market. But there are some local products as well, which has equal competency in the market. So it is actually highly available, but people still prefer cola, carbonated drinks at times because it's easily accessible. So for that reason, people prefer carbonated drinks to some extent.
Yes. That
Yeah,
means,
I also totally agree with what she said, because we go with carbonated drinks here much because that's easily purchased, and you can get it it's easily available. So people normally prefer that.
yes, they have so many advertising and they are familiar with the name and they go with that, right? We also wanted to introduce some different ones, natural, 100% natural and healthy. That's what we want to publish our name also in that manner. So affordable price in a reasonable volume. So what do you expect from a new product, new natural beverage, that if you want to buy something from the supermarkets or in your cities around? What do you expect from the product? Yes.
Expectation in what aspect, Lucian?
No. If you want to buy a product, just say you Coca-Cola, you see the capacity and the price, and you see the look of the bottle, and likewise,
So definitely price is definitely price is a main factor, because we need to see if the product has the value for the price. So nowadays, as you said, due to this pandemic, the product hygiene is also very important. The packing has a very important role in it. So we need to make sure it's a hygiene packing. It's a sustainable product, and also we need to ensure that the product has a higher shelf life, not a 1-day, 2-day expiry date product. And then we will have to make sure that the product has to be in a consumable volume, not too much or too little. At the same time, it has to be affordable as well for the public, regardless of the affordability of the customers, the category. It should be widely available for all, so that the product has more reach and it will be a mass market product in the future.
Right. Thank you. If you want to buy this product, normally where do you go to buy it? Whether the supermarkets or in the pavements or restaurants? Where do you usually would like?
It depends, Lucian, because the product sometimes it's like this. If there is a product and if someone likes it, if I am a fan of it, I prefer it being available everywhere, because it has to be a product wherever I go, it has to be there for me to purchase it. So it can be a restaurant, just like buying a water bottle, it has to be there. And let's say if I'm going to a supermarket, yes, for home groceries list, this has to be there. At the same time, I'm going for a walk, I'm going for a jog. Okay, soon after I finish my walk, I need something to drink, it has to be there. So it has to be widely available. But considering the hygiene factor these days, I would say it has to be in a very clean environment. So a supermarket and a restaurant should be a highly recommendable place to keep the product available.
Thanks.
Yes, I do totally agree with what she said. I prefer supermarkets because these days, like going out is a very big task these days. So supermarkets, I believe it's a bit clean place where you can purchase stuffs and use it. Yeah.
Right. Thank you. Volume, what about the volume you prefer?
So like I said before, the volume has to be a value for the money. So now let's say your product is made of natural king coconut water. So I'm sure it doesn't have a long shelf life, and once it's open, it loses uh, its composition if it's kept open for a long time. So it has to be one time consumable. So it has to be it has to be practically possible for a person to drink it at once. So maybe a 250 to 300 milliliter of volume should be the ideal volume for a product. But I'm not quite sure about your product. Only after the launch we can confirm that.
Right. Okay. What about this king coconut water is a highly immunity boost product, and that is also cooling your body. So I'm considering this cities of India. What is the how is the climate in these cities if I want to produce this product?
So if you see India, Lucian, across India from top south to north and east to west, it has different climates across. It has the most sunniest climate, and also it has the, I mean, it's too extreme. If it's sunny, it's extremely sunny. If it's cold, it's snowing cold. So we have all it's across. We have all the climates. So, but when you see in a general note from the cities that you have chosen, compared to Mumbai, Delhi is a little colder, where the room temperature is about 27 to 29 degrees Celsius on any given day. But we do have the severe winter season as well, where the roads are misty, and we even have travel restrictions during that time. But on a good note, if you are thinking of launching a product here, I would recommend the this summer season here, which is from, let's say, February to October, because no matter how cold it's in the night, it's always very warm in the daytime. So things like this, the natural drinks and this metabolites actually help the body to cool down, and also it's a natural with natural drink without any preservatives as well. So I would say it is a good decision to start with the chosen cities, because those are the type of people who test it and also promote it. So it has an impact in your business as well. So I would say it's a good product, since our climate also helps you with the sales.
Do you see what do you see in these available products in the market, a cola or maybe a soft drink, maybe a natural drink? Do you see any labs there when producing these products to market? Not from our side, I'm asking whether from their side, do you see any lapses?
You mean from the stores?
Yeah, stores and the product, from the product side. Do you see any anything to
You
be
mean
considered? Yes.
Lapse in the delivery channel or lapse in the product quality?
Everywhere.
So basically, if you see, due to the COVID, the pandemic, product purchasing has become a very challenging. So you have to order, and due to the order volumes, the supermarkets have a lot of orders processing. So sometimes it takes a day or two to receive the products. At the same time, some things are available on the apps, grocery apps, so you can get it. But people don't just go and buy a soft drink over the app, because there's a delivery charge and taxes all added to it. So people don't. Personally, me, I don't go and buy just a drink from my app. But if I have another set of things to buy, then I will definitely go for it. But I won't say there is a lap in delivery here, because these are all mass market products, and supermarkets are always filled, the racks are always filled with the goods. They never run out of it unless there is a panic buying situation. Other than that, I don't see there is a lap in delivery or production.
Yes, quality of the product.
So these are all multinational companies we are talking about, Lushan. So we cannot, the companies don't compromise on their product quality. So it's very hard. It's very unlikely to find a fault in their product, unless the distributors keep it until the product is expired, or the labels are damaged. Something could happen from the last point of sales, but not from the production or the production line. So that of course can be agreed, unless there is a local production with, let's say, for cost cutting purposes, they might use local ingredients or low quality ingredients. Those instances are there, but those products are never very common among the public in the market, because those don't have a market here.
Yes.
Because India is a very high populated, dense country. So if you see, these small products are purchased by very low income people just to satisfy their purchasing experience. But the people who go behind quality and hygiene would definitely not go behind it. So I don't see a production loss or a lapse in getting these products to the market.
Okay, right. Thank you, Prabha and Prasha. So my aim is to provide this product to the high class people of these cities, and I have targeted these cities because of that. So that's my target client base is. I'm going to decide on you. So thank you for your thoughts. So I will be launching the product with my company. So I will hand over this research results to my manager. So we'll be meeting you again after launching. We'll get the feedback from you also. Right. Thank you very much for the support given.
All the best to your project, and hope it will be a successful launch and also a successful business going forward. And so all the best to you and your team.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Luzan. Thank you for choosing us, and all the very best for your future.
Welcome.
Thank you.